Yeah, it means everything. I mean, this team's been very resilient. We've been through a lot of adversity, a lot of injuries, things like that, but we just kept on swinging, kept fighting, didn't have excuses for bad situations and things that are happening. We just kept playing and kept playing. And those kids, man, they bought in. We had a very physical 2 weeks. I mean, we practiced hard. Usually at this time of the year, we take the pads off, but we went at it. And we wanted to win in the trenches. That was a big deal. We had to stop their run game. Felt like we did a good job of that. And then we had to move those guys. We got our run game going. So bowl eligibility is everything. That's why we're in this business, why we do what we do in the off season, and it feels good to get 6 wins.
How much, in your opinion, did Bryson Donaldson and Jefferson White for the offense with these long runs that led to some touchdowns?
Definitely. Anytime you can get the run game going, that gets the whole team going, you know. And it was an emphasis for us. So he ran the rock very well. Got a little banged up there towards in the second half, so that's why you didn't see him as much. But he did a great job. You kind of got to remind yourself that he's a freshman. I mean, he's a true freshman. He's at the prom not too long ago. So it was good to see him tote that thing and be physical and get stronger as the game went. Just wish he could have finished it.
To hold the Colorado State offense to a touchdown in the first about 50 minutes of the game, what do you attribute that to?
Did you say we gave up a touchdown that first drive?
Give them only one touchdown in the first 50 minutes of the game.
Yeah. I mean, we got to get out of this. Give everybody 7 points in the first drive. I mean, it's been going for a while now. We keep talking about it. Maybe if we don't talk about it, maybe we'll stop somebody on the first drive. But we always seem to bounce back and start playing good defense. So that's kind of what happened tonight. We knew we had to stop the run. We did that. If we could make them throw, because they didn't want to come in here throwing the ball, and we made them one-dimensional, and they threw it a lot in the second half, and we knew we'd be all right if we could do that. Thank you.
Coach, what went into the decision to use Donaldson as much as you did?
Hey, when we practiced, we went at it. I mean, it was 2 weeks, and let's go. So he came out of there. It was his time to go, and he took advantage of it, and he toted it, and he ran hard, and he's been working all year. I mean, he's flashed in games earlier in the season, and then finally today he got to start, and he took off with it.
Was Gilliam at full strength today?
Yeah, he was full strength. He was in there playing. He was out there. Yep, he was in the rotation. We used, 3 backs tonight.
Can you take me through your mind through the second half? You guys grinded it out. Not a whole lot going on offense. So what was the difference first and second on offense?
Yeah, and they did a good job. They changed up their defense. They gave us some looks that we didn't get in the first half, so we were kind of behind schedule a little bit on that. But we still did enough. We didn't turn the ball over or anything like that. We didn't give them crazy field position or anything like that. So it was fine. The defense was playing good. We did a good job. We made it a little scary there at the end, kind of made it a soap opera type finish. But we got the win, and that's all that matters.
What was it like leading senior night, and anything in particular about that moment stand out to you?
Yeah, senior night's always great. You know, as a coach, on the coaching side, I always get nervous. They get too emotional in the beginning of that thing, and they're not ready to play. So we wanted to get out there early, get senior ceremony stuff done, and then get them ready to go for the game to start off. So I thought we did a good job with that. I thought everything timed out pretty well. I know it's very emotional for those players. You're going to want to ask them those questions. For me, it didn't hit until after. So in the moment, I kind of felt like, hey, I got another game. We had a bowl, all that type of stuff. So when you're done is when it's really going to hit you. That was your last time, and it's very emotional. And now when you go back in that stadium, you're just a fan. So it's an emotional time, but it's also a good time, especially when you can win your last game in there.
How's it going, Coach? Great
Good.
victory.
Thank you.
Throughout the season, your team has been outscored in the fourth quarter, 105 to 47. What more does the team need to do in order to make sure that you guys seal a victory in the fourth quarter?
Yeah, you just got to finish. You got to finish. You got to keep scoring. You got to stop them on defense. We've had some games where we've lost in the fourth quarter. So today we were up pretty good. We just needed to make sure we preserved the lead, didn't give up touchdowns, and we gave up one at the end of the last drive there. But I like the way we fought in the second half. It was tough sledding. They did a good job adjusting. I mean, they got guys on their team. That's a bowl-eligible team. That's a good football team that was battling to be in the championship game. So they made adjustments. They're well coached. They did a good job, and we did what we needed to do to have enough points at the end of the day.
Well, how does it feel knowing that you possibly dashed their hopes of a possible conference championship berth?
You know, it was all about us, to be honest with you. I know they had their situation. I know it's a storyline and things like that, but we went 2 weeks of let's get ourselves ready to go. It was about us getting bowl eligible. It was about us sending the seniors out of here on a high note. So I know that's a storyline, but we didn't really talk about that. We wanted to talk about what we needed to do to get bowl eligible.
How important is this victory going to be knowing that you got UCLA next week? How do you carry that energy over to the next game?
It's like everything. We got a 24-hour rule. We'll celebrate this win, and we'll move on. We're going to go down there to the Rose Bowl, a great atmosphere down there, play a good UCLA team. We're going to have to be ready to go play.
Hi, Coach. What are some of those main things that you do want to take into that UCLA game as well as the bowl game?
Obviously, we want to still be balanced on offense. We'll be able to throw it and run it. And then on defense, they're going to have a big old line. We're still going to have to stop the run. They're well coached over there. They have a lot of coaches that have been coaching for a long time at a very, very high level. So we just need to carry this momentum into it. But like I always say, every single game has its own life and its own history. So it's going to be a completely different game. We're going to be on the road, all that stuff. But we just need to play Bulldog football. That's the consistent thing about us. Just play Bulldog football, we'll be fine.
Coach, what did you see out of Mikey Keene tonight?
I couldn't hear you.
What did you see out of Mikey Keene tonight?
Oh, he did a great job. He did a really good job. He's real efficient. He saw the field pretty well. He checked us into some good runs and things like that also. I wish he held on the ball on that 1 inch line down there. But other than that, he did a good job, really good job. He's a pro, man. He's very smart. He's played a lot of ball. He knows what he's doing. He can talk the game to you. So I like the way Mikey's been playing the last couple of weeks.
Joshua Lloyd got a couple of snaps during the game. Is that something that we'll be seeing towards the end of the game?
Yeah, we're always going to use Josh. I mean, Josh is a big part of our offense. So the more he's going, the more he'll touch it, and we're going to always have him mixed into the game plan.
What would you say was the biggest difference in the run defense tonight from 2 weeks ago to tonight?
Obviously, we didn't have to stop a dive play, right? And the dive hits pretty fast. So it's a totally different style. But we knew they were going to come at us. They're running this mid-inside zone play that they've been running on everybody. So that was the challenge, is if we could stop that thing. We kind of did some things different technique-wise with the D-line, the linebackers via alignment and our movement stuff that I think kept them off balance a little bit, stuff we haven't done all year. So that was good. But really, in the trenches, you got to just impose your will, and you got to knock somebody backwards when they want to go forward, all right? That's basically what it is, and we did that tonight.
And then in that third quarter, things falling out on both sides. Clayton Lawrence kind of flipping some field here and there with those punts. How big was he in this game?
Huge. Field position game, man. And they want to run the ball and use the clock and things like that. So when we can go longer field for them, it's to our advantage. But he's doing a great job. You talk about somebody that's getting better and better and better. His first game ever over here was one he played in. So the growth he's had, man, is awesome. And the team loves him, and he's one of us, and he's doing a great job.
Awesome. Thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you, guys.
Bounce back and get that 6 win.
What do you call it? It means a lot, you know. It gives the senior one more game to play together, you know. Tonight was a big night for us. It meant a lot for seniors knowing that this is a chance to give us another game to play together and be brothers, you know. So it was a big thing.
What would you say was the focal, after the first touchdown drive given up by the defense, you guys really buckled down for a couple quarters there. What changed? What was different on the field with you guys there?
You can't give me more free ones, you know. We've been giving free ones the last couple of games, but we got to stop it right there and just play fast and step up. We see what they had to do, so it's just start doing your job better, you know. You can't give them explosive plays like we did.
That senior night for you guys, of course, how special was it tonight to get the victory? Of course, all the pregame stuff, how fun was that with the senior night going on there too?
It was really special, man. You know, my last game on this field, getting a W against Colorado State, we ruined their chances of, Mountain West Championship. So that's a great feeling, you know. So it was a really special night.
Great victory, Malachi. The offense did really good in the first half, but the defense really held it down. What do you attribute to that great defensive, stand to make sure the defense brought the victory home, even though there was lack of offensive production in the second half?
We just got to do our job, you know. Full 11-man effort, you know, just running the ball, playing fast, just executing what you got to do, you know. The offense did a great job first half, so you gave us the lead. The defense got to step up and just get some stops. That's it.
What stood out to you about the defensive performance that allowed for this, great victory?
We played downhill and fast, stopped the run, you know, made them do something different than usual, you know. They've been beating guys with the run and doing play action, so we made them switch their offense up and just stop what they're good at, you know, their bread and butter.
How important is this victory in terms of building momentum on the angle of putting that towards UCLA next week?
Taking it one game at a time, you know, it's good to go into a new week with a W, so give us some better energy than we came into the week last week.
Malachi, having that bye week, how much more extra prepared did you feel for this one? And Coach Skip said you guys practiced pretty physical. Were you any fresher than normal?
Yeah, I'm a lot fresher, you know. Not playing the game helps a lot, you know. So, pass the mic on. But we prepared, you know. We've been studying this stuff the last 2 weeks, going over this stuff. They weren't a very complicated scheme, so we were over-prepared. We knew what we had to do in their base stuff, so I felt like it was necessary.
How much did the team need this win after the last 2 losses?
You always need a win, regardless of the last 2 losses, but it was big, you know. we can't be on a losing streak. It gave us some motivation, some juice. It was necessary.
What's that you have around your neck? Candy necklace?
CV gave it to us, none from his family. Very appreciated. Love that guy.
What was it like walking or running onto the field with CV, with Diva, with Mose, all your brothers for one more time in that stadium?
It was an emotional thing, my thoughts were running to when I first got here, It's crazy. Coming on from a walk, I was thinking about my whole journey to walking, knowing just coming here and just be able to win a championship and just all the things I've done for the program, we all done for the program. So it was low-key emotional.
What are you going to miss most about playing at Valley Trojan Stadium?
My team, the juice we bring here, but the Red Wave especially, we have some special fans that show up for us. So I appreciate them, but I'm the team, the coaches, all like the energy we bring when we come home. Yep.
So take me through it, the acrobatic grab. You're on the guy. You're sitting on it basically from a photo we saw earlier. So.
Yeah. It was actually Mikey checked to a certain play, knowing that the corner will jump it. They palms it, so he'll jump the out route. Safety doesn't really get over the top. We saw Colorado score on him against it, and Mikey saw it, checked to it, and we executed it. And honestly, it was stuck in that light for a long time, so it was pretty tough seeing it. So I knew once I went up, I'd be able to see it, and I saw it, and yeah, watching it looked pretty crazy.
Bowl eligibility, how does that sound?
It's great. Going back to another bowl, it's our goal every year, so it's great to accomplish that.
Talk about Bryson Donaldson tonight and the run game. The way it established what you guys can do offensively. How big was his performance and what you guys were kind of trying to do, being on both dimensions there on the offense?
I think it's great. I mean, he opened up just a downhill runner. It's great when we have that side of the ball working because it opens up the pass game so much more when they got to defend the run. So it was great seeing that this game, and as you can tell, it definitely opened up our whole playbook.
Great victory. The connection between you and Key, man, it's one of those like when he throws it long to you, something great's gonna happen. Describe the connection between you and Key in the passing game.
I think it's just repetition and trust between one another. Going back to the sideline, I give him feedback saying, this guy does this, certain coverages, they're playing it like this. And he listens, and I know there's so many things going through his head at once, but he listens, and then, he gives us a chance. He definitely threw the ball downfield a lot more this game and gave us opportunities as receivers. So I think, it just builds trust throughout the whole season. I think he let it go this game for sure.
This game had some big-time implications. Obviously, bowl eligibility, and you dashed the hopes of the Rams' chance for a conference championship berth. Overall, what does it mean to you on a personal? We know what it meant to the team, but what does it mean to you personally?
One, it was great to get back in the win column. Again, it was a huge game. Get bowl eligible. Yeah, it knocked them off for the conference championship. But it was great sending off the seniors the right way, and just getting another win. Our last time playing in the Bulldog Stadium and it being a dub is a great feeling.
The game's points mostly came in the first half. Not that much offensive production in the second half. What do you do in order to seal the victories, especially in the fourth quarter, and also going into the Bruin game as well?
Yeah, we have a plan. We got to execute it. We got to move the ball, keep getting first downs. I think that's the biggest thing. No matter if it's a run, quick game, RPOs, we just got to keep getting first downs. Obviously, our plan is to score, but once you get in a tight situation towards the end of the game like that, it's just progressing the ball, making them call their timeouts. Exactly how it played out.
Can you describe what senior night festivities were like for you, and especially with your unique family connection?
Yeah, it definitely, I didn't think much of it until walking down that ramp for the last time. It definitely brought all those memories back from when I first got here. And my family, my family there every single game, it's great. And obviously it's grown to, family, friends, everybody. So it was great seeing them out there and just seeing the support that I have. So, and the guys that I played with, 4 or 5 years still here, and it was great to see, and it was just a great memory, and obviously a great way to end it.
Matt, do you know about how many people you had with you today? Because it seems like you got a lot of groups.
I don't know. It was close to probably 30 plus. I mean, there was family, friends, family. It was everybody.
You got people like from other countries flying to see?
I had someone flew back, or actually Joe back from Nevada, but he was on his way anyway. But he came to stop by.
Do you remember that first play of your Bulldog career? Forcing a fumble on the kickoff return?
Yeah, I do. Me and Tyler Mello actually talking about that, and he was still on kickoff, so I told him, I said, go make the same play, because he went down there, he forced the fumble, and I recovered, and we've been talking about it. I told him, I said, that's where we started, and now we are where we are, but that memory definitely came back to my mind.
Are you proud of where you are now, leading the team in touchdown catches and being a big part of the offense on a weekly basis?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, obviously it's great to have that, and to have the team supporting me and coaches. So I think it's definitely a huge accomplishment for me, and it's just up from here.
And last time you were in the Rose Bowl, you made that great play on Kaz Allen. What do you hope happens this upcoming Saturday in your last game at the Rose Bowl?
I hope that I could make bigger memories than my last at the Rose Bowl, doing what I do now. So I think I was just talking about with my brother, like I gotta go out there and put a new memory in everyone else's head.
All right, thanks, Matt.
Appreciate it.